Good morning, Bell Road Church. I'm Rosemary Ostrom, and I'm so happy to bring you my miracle story this morning. Back in 2012, I was diagnosed with lupus. Lupus is a autoimmune disease that attacks your body. So I had autoantibodies in my system that they detected. And that pretty much is like having a very severe flu. That's the only way that I can explain it. You're constantly tired, your joints ache all the time, you are kind of like in a memory fog. It's very hard to remember things. So there were times that I would have to roll out of bed and crawl my way to the kitchen or the bathroom. There is just this overwhelming sense of tiredness that you can never get over. And some of the disease attacked my skin, so there were times that I felt itchy all over my body and things did not help that. I would itch constantly. Benadryl didn't help. Creams didn't help. It was suffering. And when this happened, I really felt like, Lord, is this the end of my dream? Is this the end of what you've called me to? I believe that God uses things in your life, even if they come from the enemy. He uses things in your life to shape you, to mold you, to make you a better version of yourself. And I really believe that that is what God did. In the midst of that, He birthed things out of what looked like death. And I believe that through that, God just brought greater growth. And I've always told people, God does not waste your time, even in the midst of suffering and in the midst of pain and in the midst of unanswered prayer. God is there with you every step of the way. One day I had been in prayer groups and I had been asking for prayer many times and just believing in my healing and walking in my healing. And in 2018, I woke up one morning and I just did not feel the same. I felt like I had energy for the first time. And it was not just like, oh, I'm waking up and I feel good. It was like I could feel it all over every part of my body. So I told John Mark, I said, God's healed me. I know He's healed me. I've been waking up feeling good. I take a cat nap for 15 minutes and I wake up and I have energy again like I used to. And so that was in 2018. I went ahead and registered for nursing school. Actually, later on in that year, I started school in May. In October of 2018, I went back to my rheumatologist and she drew all the labs for my disease to see where I was at and see how I was doing. They check everything in your body. And when I got the lab results back, everything read negative. The autoantibodies that were in my body read negative. I wake up with energy. I wake up being able to enjoy my day with my children and with my husband, and I am so thankful to God. I've been almost off my medication for 2 years now. I have no joint pain, I have no joint swelling. And so Bell Road Church, I'm praying for your miracle. I'm praying that whatever you're facing today, that God will be there with you in the midst, that you will sense His overwhelming presence, that during this time you will experience a growth like you've never had before. And I pray that you will be deeply planted and rooted in the love of God. Bye-bye.